Hello family and welcome back to Didi's African Kitchen. Today I am bringing you Palava sauce, spinach stew, Egushi soup. This is it. You make it from these seeds right here, melon seeds. I've just gone right ahead, pop this in the blender and bust it, and then added a little bit of water to it. And this is the stuff sitting right here to swell. We're going to use that later. For the protein bit, as you can see, packed. A bit of beef, a bit of tripe, a bit of turkey. And then I've got my kako here. Salted fish. Kako. We love this, yes. I've got a bit of onions and ginger and fennel seeds and cloves blended up here. Some cooked down tomato, basil, and of course that's the stock from the beef I cooked earlier with onions and fennel seeds and all the yummy good things. Of course, spinach. If you're making a Egushi stew or a Egushi soup, you want something green in there, and the spinach we normally use. Here, this is the spinach we have. It's these tiny roundy things. And just start cooking. Just pop my oil on there, and that is it. I just go in with the onion. I mean, normally they will use red oil for this, but as you can see, my oil is looking a tiny amount red. Basically, I've run out of red oil. I didn't shop for red oil. So the tiny amount that was left, I've added it to a bit of olive oil, which is much more healthy anyways. So there, frying the onion. Next, onions, ginger, fennel seeds, and cloves. That's what I use, the same mixture I used to cook the meat. Yes, so I'll let this fry a bit, and then I'll go in with the tomatoes. This is the salted fish, and Scotch bonnets, 2 Scotch bonnets. Optional, honestly. In with the tomato, cooked down tomatoes and basil. I think I won't use it all, it's a bit much. Let this cook. Okay, so I'm going to go in with like a spoonful of this herring powder here, fish powder. This makes it smell lovely. And then I'll go in with all the meat and 1 geisha mackerel in whatnot. I'll just go in with a bit of this stock from earlier when I cooked the meat, but I'm not putting all of it. It's a bit much. I'll cover this and let it cook for a bit. Now this bit is just a Ghanaian thing. We just like our Palava sauce to look so good, like it's put, you know, prawns on. So we cut up the spinach. So basically I'm just gathering it and then cutting it. I mean, in Ghana you have the massive leaf spinach, the cocoyam leaf, and so it makes it easy. You can gather it all up, roll it up, and then cut it up. But here we've got these tiny spinach. So basically, after you've washed and cleaned it, make it look nice, you just gather it like this, and just chop off the stalks of it, and then cut it up, because when it's cut up all nicely like this, it looks nice. Etta is trying to help me, but more like she's making a mess like they do. Yeah, she said it's not a mess, it's a mess. Yeah, I know, it's a help. Thank you. Okay, family, so this is melon seeds. We're going in with Egushi melon seed paste. I'm just putting it in like dollopy, just so it will pop. once you put this in, you don't want it to just go pasty all through your stew. So you just put the lid on it, patience, let it cook, let it pop. It will pop like eggs, and then you can carry on. So I won't even touch it at all right now. I'll just pop the lid on and then put the fire very low. Okay, so I've had to put this off and carry on whilst baby is sleeping. So you can tell the egusi is all done nicely now, dolloped here like this. Okay, so our spinach is nicely cut up here, and that is going in. I mean, from this point you don't want it to cook that much, really, just a little bit to wilt the spinach down, and then we are done. Okay family, so here is our palaver sauce done. I know it looks lovely. I'm not serving it today again because I'm just picking it up, cleaning the mouth of it, and just going to give it to a friend of mine here. I hope you make yours and enjoy. It is easy to make, it's easy to put together, and the spinach part is optional, but it makes it look good. It tastes so good and it smells so yummy in the house. I hope you make yours and enjoy. Thanks for joining me again today. It's been Palaver sauce, Egushi soup. Thank you. Goodbye.